Hello, it's Natasha, pronounced Natasha, and
Michelle. If you can't pronounce that, I can't help you.
Michelle. We're going to do another video where today we're going to answer some questions that we got from some people on social media. Mm-hmm. But last time we made a video, it was like way too long. So
like half an hour.
It was like half an hour. It was over half an hour.
Which is kind of too long.
Yeah. So I jokingly said to Michelle, wouldn't it be funny if we did face masks and like fit our video into the time it takes for a face mask to dry and then that's
and I
it.
said, hey, that's a cool idea.
I didn't expect her to say yes, and now I have to like stick to it. So we're going to put on some face masks.
Not in the video. We'll be right back.
Yes, we'll be right back. We're going to put them on. You'll see us again. We'll have face masks on.
Yep.
We'll see you in a second. Okay, so face masks are on. I didn't realize an unintended side effect of doing face masks is that we can't wear our glasses, and we're both
practically blind
pretty
now.
Close to blind. So we're gonna try to do this.
I mean, not blind. We can see it's just really blind.
Yeah, not blind.
Really.
There's hair in my face mask. Okay. So yeah, we've got this. We have questions written out, but again, you might see us lean very far forward. Just ignore that because we're just a little bit not very good at seeing. I do know that the first question is from our friend on Instagram, MJ Vaughn. And she wanted to know, this is a good one. How often do we write together or at least bounce ideas off of each other, which is a fun question.
Basically 2 questions, though. That requires 2 separate answers, I think.
Let's answer the second part of it first, because that's easy. That happens all the time.
We bounce ideas off each other just constantly. Like, I'll send her a text that sounds completely random, but she knows exactly what I'm talking about.
It's usually like, what's that word I'm trying to think of?
No, but she knows what I'm talking about, because sometimes it's just about one of my characters. Mm-hmm. And it's like, I'll just refer to him or her by name, and she'll just answer me like it's not weird at all to just start a texting combo like that.
Like, fictional people, and it's like, what would happen if? And it's like, oh, yeah, like this, which is normal.
All the time.
All writers know that.
All the time. And it's always just like a text or whatever. But sometimes it's like a messenger or something like that. Whatever. Mm-hmm. Whatever thing that we're talking on at the moment. Mm-hmm. And then it's always something random, like not part of like IRL conversations.
And it's all the time. It's like blurbs and covers and all kinds of other, or like, should I post this on Instagram? Does it look okay? And it's like, it looks okay on my phone. So
and when we get together, it's hardly ever in person. We don't actually talk about it as much in person as we do over like stuff. And that's because we're together and not working on our stuff.
And when we do get together by ourselves, like without our kids and everything around, we don't get any writing done because normally we're doing too much like catching up and griping and stuff like that. So
we get together to write.
Mm-hmm. There was one time I wrote a sentence. Yeah.
What did Joel say? What did Joel say the last time? Oh yes, my husband Joel. The last time we got together to write, said you're writing as in your laptops are open and you're eating snacks. So,
which is what we're doing right now.
Husband, we write as in like. We just stare at our screens and we eat snacks and we talk about stuff.
We do bounce ideas then too, but like
sometimes, but we don't actually write that.
It's hard to get writing done, and it's unfortunate because we have a book that we started such a long time ago that would actually be fun to start all over again.
It needs a lot of editing.
Well, it needs a lot of just write it. But
actually, it's a good story. It's not that good writing because we started it when we were like
a long time ago.
I don't know. Little kids, teenagers.
Anyway, let's move along because I think we're. I don't even know what time.
Right,
it is.
These face masks are only 15 minutes, and we
have 11 minutes. So, just ignore us. We're gonna lean in really close for no reason. So Chandra.
Chandra.
I asked her today how to pronounce myself.
Oh, really?
She said it's Chandra, and then she asked me how to pronounce mine, and of course it's Natasha, like I've already
said. I've been saying it Chandra in my head this whole time.
Me too, cool. But I thought I'd double check because
remember. There we go.
I get it. My name mispronounced all the time, so I thought I'm gonna double check. Good to know. Her question, she asked me a question, she asked Michelle a question, but I think we should both answer them. She asked me, where do you get your inspiration? Well, you know what? My whole Knockout Girl series, I will say there's a lot of like anti-bullying themes in there, and I will tell you that's because I got bullied a lot when I was little. You probably got bullied a lot when you were little, and I don't like that. But I also like that.
Don't bully, it's bad.
Don't bully, it's bad. It's mean.
Don't.
But also there are some nice redemption arcs for the people who were mean in those books, so I like that too. I guess that can be a thing.
Redemption's a good thing.
Where do you get your inspiration? Oh, you know what? Can I also, I don't know why they are all boxers in that book, in that series, but whatever. Yeah. And all of my stories are love stories because I just love stories. How is that not inspiring?
Exactly.
What about you?
Well, inspiration. Well, my story, Finding Grace, is coming out this March. It's about a singer-songwriter, and I guess the inspiration for that is just because we're very into music. We come from a very musical family. My husband's very musical, and one of these days, I just imagined, like, what it would be like to be, like, sort of an up-and-coming artist. That's what she was originally in the original manuscript before I edited it, like, a million times.
Piece of hair. Sorry.
Grace was an up-and-coming, like, singer-songwriter artist, and I was thinking, like, what would it be like if she was kind of like that, but she was still sort of, like, reaching for her goals as a musician, because I really like music. And it was almost like it was one on the list of things that I might have liked to do with myself before I decided that I'd rather be writing or editing or, you know, working at the library like I do now. So, yeah, that's where the inspiration for that one came from. Other than that, when I'm inspired to write things, usually it comes when I don't have anything to write with or on. Mm-hmm. Like driving in my car, in the shower. When I'm in, like, social situations where it would actually be rude to be like, hang on, I'm going to go write something. Like, sorry, but I need to write something now.
Can I write down that thing you just said?
I also find a lot of inspiration through things that I enjoy, like reading other people's books. When it's a really good book, I'm like, that's totally inspiring. Like, I could write something good like this too, or like a nice piece of music or artwork, things like that. Creative things that are really well done. Very inspiring. Thanks for the question.
It was a good question. And her other question was, I know it. I'm not leading in
the
for
question.
Any reason.
The question she sent me was, "What's your writing routine look like with a job and a family?"
It looks like it's just whenever you can write, and you just write furiously, and you're like, blah, 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 and then it's like.
It looks like a lot of sleepless nights.
I don't know. If you like writing and getting interrupted every 20 seconds because somebody needs a snack, then writing as a parent is the life for you.
I think that's why my 3-year-old he doesn't ask for snacks anymore. He just gets them
himself. I know.
He gets them himself. But it's also a lot of, like, really late nights because my kids, in my experience, they go to bed fairly early in the evening, and then I do my writing and other things like that.
Yeah.
Or just do it while they're napping, things like that. Basically, when the kids are, like, either entertained or busy or sleeping or something, then that's when I'm, like, furiously writing or researching or whatever, and, you know.
I have a tendency to stay up late, and then my 3-year-old usually wakes up early, will come into my bed and, like, play by herself, or, like, I don't know. She's fine, so I'm like, I might as well get up and get something done. So, stay up late. So don't sleep. Get interrupted a lot. Do
as far as the job, here and there. As far as the job, we both work part-time, so it's not like we have full-time mommy duties, and then also try to write things. Like, that helps a little bit, I think, and also,
both part-time. Yeah. I like working part-time.
It works well, because we like our jobs. We like our jobs, right?
We like our jobs.
So, it's not so bad. We work it out somehow. We've somehow managed to finish writing things. So.
Yeah, I've learned to write really fast. And the other thing is, like, when you were saying, like, you get inspired to think, like, I think about things a lot before I write them because I'm usually in a place where I can't write. And then I try really hard to hold on to those things. And then when I have the time, I just, like, write them really, really fast. And it looks really bad, but then I can edit it later, so.
Yeah.
I miss a lot of words because my brain goes too fast for my fingers. So I'm like, and then I
think it's just autofill. Like, you know what the
it's just autofill.
To say, so it autofills.
And Michelle always jokes that I always miss the most. Yeah, she's like, you always miss the most important word in your sentence.
It is.
Like the funniest part of that.
It'd be like the character's name or like the verb. It's like, what are they doing?
Don't.
Sorry. Right. We can't laugh because our masks.
Yeah. The last question that we had. Are you done with that one? Mm-hmm. Thanks, Chandra. She told me it was like Chandra, like SHAA, so I was like, Chandra. Nice. Yeah. The last question we had was from GKJ_publishing. That's really hard to say, by the way.
What's the question?
The question is, how is it? And, sorry. We're not leaning forward
Excuse
for any
our
reason.
Faces. We need to see what we're reading because we're
how's Canada? Yeah. You know what?
I like it.
You know what, Garrett? It's really cold. We're tired. We haven't seen the sun in months. I don't even recall the taste of strawberries.
This is actually mild winter, but it's still really cold.
It is a really mild winter. Yeah, tired. It's been mild.
Let's see. Today alone, or no. I guess overnight, and today we had snow, ice pellets, slushy roads.
Yeah.
Muddy parking lots. Grossness.
Garrett had previously asked what he wanted to know what the weather was like. Where was it? Somewhere north of us. I want to say North Bay, but I don't know. And I said, well, what time of the year? And he said, I don't know, January to June. And I was like, January to June? Like, I understand. You're from California, so I get it, but also...
Okay, listen.
It's snow,
November to March.
November
to March is going to be like a snowy, cold, whatever. April is just like...
slush.
April is like one day it'll be really nice, maybe even a week it'll be really nice, and then the next you'll get like an ice storm. What year was it we got that ice storm in April? Like 2 years ago, I think. April 16th. I remember this distinctly because I had to go to work and I was very pregnant. And then
that wasn't 2 years ago. Oh yeah, it would have been 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was pregnant 2 years ago. I was pregnant with my last child, and well, not very pregnant, but like I was a fat pregnant lady, so it felt very pregnant. And there was an ice storm, April 16th, mid-April, after a week of having like nice spring weather, and I had to like get my other kids after daycare, go to work in an ice storm, pregnant. It was not fun. But that's you have to expect things like that in April, because April is a month that likes to just mess with you when it comes to weather. But I don't know, like June, July, August, those are really nice months around here.
Other than the weather, which is a Canadian's favorite topic of like small talk or anything.
It is, because our weather's crazy. That's why
we're doing okay. We don't mind the weather. There's a lot of other crazy things happening right now. There's things happening with the teachers and all this kind of other stuff. So
that's just in Ontario, though. That's not all
that's
over.
where we live,
but that's where we live, so...
he's asking where we live.
Okay.
I don't know what the question was supposed to be. I don't know. Thanks for the question, though, Garrett. I appreciate that.
We're going to be really polite and say thank you. I'm sorry we talked for so long there.
Thank you. Garrett has a really cool writing podcast, so I'm going to put a link down there under my video for you to check that out.
My crunching.
I've been on it, so it's not self-promo, though. It's really neat.
Say something you did, and then
when I did my sound clip, I think I did it like I recorded it like 10 times because I felt like I was talking too fast. So I like recorded it, I lowered my voice so you could hear it clearly, and then I heard the other people who had answered the question he asked, and I was like, oh, I could have talked so much faster. All these other people are talking faster.
Okay.
We have a couple minutes left. Can I ask you a question?
You
can ask it back. Yes.
Okay.
What do you feel like is the one trope that I overuse in my writing?
You overuse?
Yes, that I overuse in my writing. Or not overuse, but that I use a lot.
I wouldn't say you overuse it, but you really, really like the enemy turn lover thing. It's crazy. She's crazy about the enemy turn lover thing.
They don't have to be enemies.
But sometimes they usually
Michelle's least favorite
they're not
romantic
enemies.
trope.
They're more like frenemies. They start out as not necessarily friends. And yeah, that's what that trope is called, though.
Fall in love. It's so good.
I'm
Michelle
not saying you overuse
She
it. I actually
like
don't.
That trope.
I don't hate it. I don't like the trope as much as other tropes. I don't hate it. I don't hate any of your stories.
Do you want to know what your...
I think it works out pretty well. It's just, I'm just saying that's the one you use.
Do you want to know what trope? Are you going to ask it back to me? Do you want to ask me a different question?
No, that's a fine question.
Okay.
I was not
Here's a
prepared
trope
to ask.
Michelle likes. Grandparents that just die. What is that all
That's
about?
not a trope.
No, that's a trope.
But I do have a horrible tendency of killing off grandparents. I feel bad about it, but... It's just really good backstory. I'm sorry.
So is the enemies to lovers thing, though. That's great backstory. It's like they didn't love each other, and now it's like suddenly they find out that they
there's anything wrong with that.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with killing old
I have
people
one
either.
more, I have one more question.
Okay.
Do you feel your mask peeling?
Yes, we have to take these masks
because
off.
I do.
Like, every time I laugh, I'm like, it gets dislodged.
We have literally 1 minute left of these masks.
We'll come right back without the mask on.
Yeah, we can come back without the mask on.
With our glasses on.
And then talk for another 15 or so.
No.
Do we have any more questions, or was that the last one?
No, that was the last one.
Okay. So, hang on. How many minutes did we have left? Yeah, we had 1 minute left of the mask. Was there something else we needed to talk about? Oh, there was someone who... I had one more. Did you write it down?
No.
Let me find him here.
Sorry. I actually forgot about that.
Okay. I had someone... Hashtag... Not hashtag. It's not a hashtag.
There's hair. It's right. You guys
what do you call that? Your IG name?
At...
Whatever. At Shaka Strong. Shaka Strong? I'm not entirely sure. But said, discovered your story through Explore. Love your page. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that.
Hi. I'm going to say thank you, even though that was from Michelle. Check out mine, too. Some people like it. All right, thank you so much. We got to get these masks off.
Thank you for everyone who gave us questions. They were very fun to answer, so this was cool. And we tried to keep it short because our other one, we talk too much sometimes. We get together.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
All right. So our faces are glowing.
Yeah.
We look beautiful. You
We're
hold
glowing.
it on your ear.
My ear gross.
Thank you for the questions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of our community of people's writers.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say?
It's all the same thank yous. What I was to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Watch us next time when we do our nails together. Okay, one more thing we wanted to mention is
this is my cat. That's not what we wanted to mention.
What we were going to mention was that Michelle and I recently started up a newsletter with 2 other clean indie authors, Leah Carter and Matthew Porter, and we think you should join our newsletter, and you'll get news from all 4 of us. It'll be fun. Thanks. Bye.